YouTube, and today I'm going to be doing my first video in quite a long time. Sorry about that, guys, but I've been upgrading my computer as well as a few other things. For all you new viewers out there, hello and welcome to the channel. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this and more videos not like this. You can go check them out now. Now, today what we're going to be doing is my first Tekkit video, and I'm going to be showing you my way of getting free and infinite power. Well, I wouldn't say free, but once you make the setup, it's free, so. You're going to need a few things. First thing you're going to need is an energy condenser. Only one is fine. Next, you'll want an energy collector. Based on how large you want your setup, you can either have an MK1, 2, or 3. I'm going to use an MK2 for this example. You're going to need one charcoal. You are going to need a filter. Going to need a timer. You're going to need pneumatic tubes. You're going to need generators, normal generators, not geothermal or whatever. And I believe that's about it. Yeah, that is. Oh, a little bit more. You're going to want some cables. I'm just going to use glass fiber cables for this example. You don't have to use that, but because that's the best, I'll just use it in this video. Well, I'm not sure if it's the best, but it probably is. Then I'll use a MFE for this example, just to show you how fast this goes. Okay. Basically, the first thing you want to do is you want to first place your energy condenser. On top of it, place your energy collector. Do not worry about putting anything in the slot yet. That's the last thing you're going to want to do. Stand behind it with the filter and place it like that, so the hole is like that. You might not do it the first time, but feel free to retry. You can break it with a pickaxe with no problem. And if not, you can just use a screwdriver, so that always works. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to put a timer directly next to it. Put it on the fastest it can go. You might want to put it a little slower if this lags your computer at all, but it doesn't for me, so that's why I'm using it. Next, you're going to want one don't spill. Next, you're going to want one pneumatic tube there, and just keep extending like this. And for any of you who are about to comment saying, hey, how are you doing that? You pretty much click both buttons at the same time. I failed there, but. And yes, you can do this. As in, you can put them all connected to each other, and I'll explain why you can do that in a small bit. I'll do one more row. I don't want this to be giant, but I want you to be informed about how amazing this is. So now, on top of each tube, you put one generator. Yes, they can all be touching each other. It does not matter. This dumb chicken is going to be trapped under there with all the pollution. Ha. Global warming my face, you stupid chicken. Okay. Now, go over there. And just make sure to click on the very top of the pneumatic tubing while you're doing this. It'll just save you quite a few fails. Now, some people say that you don't need to hook up a cable to the top of every single generator, but I do anyway to make it safe. I mean, that's just me. And now, the last thing you're going to want to do is make a projection down into any type of power storage unit you want. I'm just using an MFE for this example. Now, all you gotta do is let's place the charcoal in the condenser, and let's just get a red matter to speed things up here. And now, as you can see, the charcoal is going into every single generator set up. It will eventually fill. And look at that power all filling up. See, you don't need a red matter to start it up, but I'm just using that for these purposes. See, look how fast that's going. That's thousands of EMC, or not EMC, power. That's just thousands of EU pumping into that MFE. I personally have a setup in my main world which is from about there to there, and it is enough to fill up an MFSU within about 10 minutes. And not only that, but it's also powering a full, like a max size sphere force field with a zapper upgrade. So this is an amazingly awesome setup. You can expand it to as much as you want. If you want, like if this is going to be a really big setup, you can place condensers all around. You can make a little flower around it if you want a lot, but I'm not going to be doing that. Well, I just did it, but you see what I mean with the antimatters and whatever. So that, my friends, is how you do this. And watch this. You can even expand this as you go. So if you get more resources later, you can just simply put more generators down. You hook them up. And you can see they're already working. Full stacks. Just like that. And this is infinitely expandable. There's no limit to how many generators you can put in one setup, so go crazy. That's all for actually building the setup. Now I'm just going to explain to all you new users what these pneumatic tubes do. What these tubes do, basically, is when items are pumped into it, like this, the items will flow into the nearest empty inventory. That does not mean it'll go into the nearest player's inventory. It'll just go to an empty inventory. Like, you see how, let's just say I take out, let's look over here. Let's just say I take out some coal in there. See, now that's going to be considered an empty inventory. Well, a not full inventory, and coal will automatically flow into there. See, all of these are stopping to work because the MFE is full. I'll just give myself more time to talk. And as you can see, now they're all working. And charcoal will just automatically pump into the generators that need it. Simple as that. And what's even better is that if all of them are full, instead of popping out, they'll just flow right back into the condenser. And yes, I have tested it, it works. So that's all for this video. Expect much more Tekkit videos, many more Tekkit videos from me, because it's my new favorite thing to do. And I guess I will see you next time, YouTube. Peace.